And then you want to talk about next Sunday at all? Next Sunday is the 5-6.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I know, but I'm just saying, and then Monday is the yoga.
Start practicing with him and see if that clicks.
Okay, that's cool.
I was talking to him. I was like, I know you're not playing, but if you're interested,
That's, yeah, 15th is the yoga.
So he's gonna practice with him this week, and he lives in Millersville, so he's close to him anyway.
Yeah, because they're out here.
Yeah. So maybe that'll stick. I said just don't bring up politics because it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
Oh, there you go. Keep all that stuff under your hat. Cool, we like that.
So really angry old man would really.
Last Wednesday, and I'm doing it again this Wednesday. So that way I'll kind of know the set.
Hopefully.
I think one more of these will fill.
Yeah.
Huh?
Cool. Yeah, at the Fat Bite store, he was saying
Who can hear?
Or for another day.
Well, that's, yeah, because that night they didn't have one.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about all that cocaine I brought in from Colombia yesterday.
Shredding critical protections seniors rely on. Seniors need economics that help stop these changes. And Congressman
Get outside of them DEA. If we got out there waiting on me.
Yeah.
I'd be sorely disappointed that they were.
Chris Gilbert.
Yeah. I live off Haywood Lane.
Because I've been doing it so much.
Yellow brick house.
You got an acoustic in your profile pic, don't you?
Yeah.
Trump fighting the House. Former senator dies. I'm Christopher Cruz. A lawyer for President Trump says a congressional request for the president's tax returns would set a dangerous precedent if it's granted. He says the IRS cannot legally divulge the information. Correspondent Sarah Westwood.
Basically, the president's legal team is working to frame this not as a tax issue, but as a statutory issue, as a constitutional issue, with the focus primarily being on whether Democrats even have the authority to make these demands in the first place.
Former South Carolina Democratic Senator Ernest Fritz Hollings has died. He served 6 terms in the Senate and ran for the party's nomination for president in 1983.
Oh, we didn't
In
get
an
big
interview
guys.
with
I'm
C-SPAN a
Brian.
decade ago,
He'll call me
he
Slappy.
talked about
He'll
how
call me
Democrats
Slappy.
spend their time.
I'm Rick. Good to meet you. Yes.
Good to meet you.
Anthony.
Anthony. Jay. Jay. Good to meet you guys.
Yeah, he said Brian's on the way. I was like, who's Brian?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Brian.
A lot of the parents of guys I went to college with don't even know my real name.
Slapping.
Because of a shortage of other drugs that treat the condition.
Amidst a recent flurry of recalls on blood pressure medication, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is telling parents they should go ahead and take certain pills that might contain carcinogens,
Your bag.
at least until new pills become available. A statement by the FDA said, while certain products are in shortage and that other products have the potential to fall into shortage too, and that in anticipation of that, the agency is not objecting to temporary distribution of specific lots of losartan that contain, quote, impurities among
Got about 2. No, we're going to leave it open.
The whole time?
Yep.
Chris taking care of these.
Crew Ravens might be taking your spot at my wedding.
I did. They look good, man.
Hey, we got about a minute just so everybody. Hey, y'all, we got about a minute just so y'all know.
You got it? Yeah, Woolly Mamas were supposed to play, but so. But yeah, Pretty Ravens sent me their song list and stuff.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how they look next week. The guy who's he's a nice guy, super nice guy.
That's cool.
And you can click on, I tagged y'all on the post, so if y'all need to share or stuff like that, you can do that. I know Jay, I've got to tag Jay. I'll go back to you on ready one day. As soon as this does what it's supposed to do. Here we go.
Never mind. You got 15 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good one.
You know it. Yes, yes, yes. It's that time. It's that time on Renovation Nation live from Nashville, Tennessee. With some Metallica kicking, man.
And some
Little
other
reboot.
something in
Little
there.
reboot Metallica. That's not 1, that's 2.
Hey, did you hear he's going to be in a movie?
No.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery or something like that, 2 or something crazy.
You
like
saw
that.
Pet Cemetery 1.
I did not. And
You
I'm
just
not.
go look at the tombstones. bunch of dead animals in the cemetery. They come out of the ground and come after you. I don't know.
I'm not into that kind of thing.
I heard what you was into before we got on air. DEA be waiting on you in the parking lot.
That's all right, man. We know each other on first name basis.
Well, you're listening to Renovation Nation live on Super Talk 997 WTN. I'm Chad Rowland, the host here, sitting here with Chris Gelbreth of Westwood Management. I'm the owner of RTM Roofing, the crazy roofing company out there that's just blowing up out here with all the people calling us to get the roofs inspected, as we say, once a year, and finding some issues, finding some people that are okay, and you know, it's a good thing. But got a full house today. We've got Rick Patoray. We've got Anthony Douglas. We've got Jay Gregory. We've got Miss Kimberly Rowland. See, I'm getting better at that. You see what I mean? You only learn once. You touch the stove once, it burns you. Yeah, you only learn once.
Well, I don't know about that, but go ahead.
Keep it up. Here we go again. Here we go again. And let's see, got Slappy back in the house, Mr. Michael Patton. You know, doing some B-rolling in here. As we was talking about, we're going to do a lot of try to do some syndications around here. You know, I've got the face for TV. Y'all got it for radio.
Yeah.
So you know, that's why I got y'all edited out right now.
That's right.
But you know, today we're going to be talking. Well, we've got the guys in here. They're going to be performing next Sunday, the 14th. At the 5 Spot. We're doing a big thing for the LLS, Lymphoma Leukemia Society, that I've been talking about since February. And we're and these are two of the guys and their bands or individuals. We're going to find out what they're going to do there. They're coming and donating their time to help raise money, and giving them a big thank you for that. And you know, if they expect to get paid, that was a spec deal. You know, expect not to get paid. Yeah. So, hey, can you record me for free? And if we sell $1 million, I'll pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a spec deal.
Yeah.
Spec never get paid.
Yeah. But kind of like this deal.
It is. See?
Yeah. I know that deal now. See, I just didn't know what the name of it was.
I mastered it.
Yeah.
I mastered it. You know, a long time ago. I'm just trying to pick some screenshots, but I mastered that a long time ago. That's why I've got you here. You know, so man, we'll get paid one day.
Yeah,
just
one
keep
day.
holding in there. Just hold on. Here's your dollar. Hey, you want a whole dollar?
I got threatened to be fired a little while ago, or deleted, it should say.
Deleted. Just no screen time.
Yeah, it's all right.
But no, we've got a full house today. It's been a crazy week again. You know, at least we've had some sunshine. Finally, you know, drying out a little bit. Able to get some roofs done, getting tons of repairs done. You know, all that stuff. But like I said, you know, today we're going to bring these guys on and find out who they are, where they're from, all that good stuff, what they're doing now. I know Rick used to be in the Woolly Mamas. Mm-hmm. We played with them a long time ago. Yeah. I was in Amos Moses and all that, Amos Moses and Legend and all that stuff. And and we're going to find out what he's doing now. And I think it's Rick Patoray and the Drunk Horsepower. Yeah, that's a pretty cool name. I'm digging that.
Drunk Horsepower.
I'm digging it.
I feel this pain nightly.
You've been drunk on a horse. and Anthony Douglas with this Anthony J. Is that what you call it?
Right.
That's cool, man. No, we're going to get to all that right here as we're getting into the show. But you know, what's been going on with you, Chris?
Man, we've been doing a lot of exterior stuff since we've got some dry weather, no rain, waiting for things to dry out, things of that nature. Just trying to keep up, man. Everybody's behind still from the rain in February, and so pretty much, man, pretty laid back week this week. Just got nothing big, nothing major. I didn't see anything that I hadn't seen before.
Well, if you need, let's see here. If you need some
work,
I can put you to work.
I got all I need right now. So it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Man,
no
one's calling me.
No, not with 5,000 units, brother.
I know
that will never cease.
Yeah, true that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So also big shout out to Jim Bella. I saw on the way here or this morning. I was going out and Kim texted me. It's he'd shared a post about BACA. It's a Child Abuse Awareness Month. It's April.
Okay.
I believe if I said that right, because I know Kim, we threw some money at that a little bit to donate. He's raising a donation thing or whatever. He's trying to raise money for it. And if you guys haven't heard of BACA, it's Bikers Against Child Abuse. And Jim Bella, one of the members, has been on here before, and it's a really good thing. I mean, it's
and
crazy.
He's a good guy.
He's a phenomenal guy.
Matter of fact, he called me last night. He called me at 8 o'clock, and I thought, man, he never called me at 8 o'clock. So normally I don't answer phone calls after about
some information.
He was exactly right. That's what he needed, somebody to lay some hardwood for him. So I turned him on to that guy. I thought it might have been an emergency. That's why I answered. But
it's smart to answer anyhow.
But Yeah, man, that's a big job.
See, that's keyboard warrior right there. That's what I call keyboard warrior. My warrior in this case.
No, because I talk smack to all them guys. They know they're not going to hit me. I mean,
it's like bands can be all brave behind that mic, jump off the stage.
I'll be brave and to whoever.
Yeah. But big shout out. It's been a crazy week this week. I've had 3 Air Force people I've been dealing with. Two of them's last name's Davidson. You know, they had some roofing issues, and they're with USAA and had hail damage on the roofs and stuff. And USA came out and did the right thing, or did the correct thing.
They did.
They did what was correct.
I'm surprised.
It's there. No, USA is phenomenal. And
I don't know, man. I've been a member of USAA since I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, they used to be better. Is all I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm gonna throw that out there, Adam. Hopefully they're listening.
Yeah, you get your bill next month.
Hey, that's all right. I can also cancel that shit.
Well, yeah, they do that. But no, they had some issues going on out there at their homes, and then I ran into a Mr. Windling, and he's out in Swanee. They listen to the show in Swanee, so they pick us up on the mountain out there.
That's a cool area out there,
beautiful.
Man. I like that. The school out there, all that stonework.
Swanee,
yeah,
University of Swanee, University of South,
whatever. Yeah, it's whoever did that, man. They spent a lot of time building that place.
It's gorgeous up there. But I went to him, and because he was having some roofing issues. Now you'd like this guy. You know how we were talking about doing, of all people you don't like, you'd actually like this one. That you know how we was talking about if he's going to build something and do a slab and put your water through it, do some hoses for the cool radiant cooling and all that. Well, he did that.
Oh, but he loves it.
And he did it not only on the base floor, which he's never had to use, he did it on the second floor too. Oh yeah.
Really? He's got a concrete second?
No, but he put it in between there and then did a lightweight on top of it.
Wow. Oh,
I learned a lot. We sat there and talked. I could have talked forever if I didn't have to get back to Nashville to some other things. But
that's a good way to heat your house, man.
It was beautiful the way he runs it through his water heater. Oh yeah, it circles and then dumps back. Oh, I'll have to explain when we get off there. It's really, really detailed, but it's really, really simple.
But does it? How much? I mean, what's the cost?
Minimum.
Really going through the water heater?
Minimum.
How big's the water heater though?
No, it's recycling. And
then
you use the water heater first, and then the water back fills the water heater, and it's already warm because it stays warm. That's cool. Man, it's brilliant.
All right.
Brilliant. His walls. He had concrete walls. Okay.
Yeah.
2 inches styrofoam on the outside, 2 inches styrofoam on the inside, and then they coated them.
Yeah.
Well, the normal R factor of that, he said, was typically 30. And then NASA did some research, and because I always talk about hot air, doesn't fall. Hot air doesn't rise typically because cold air falls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not correct with air. That's correct with liquids. Unless you stir the air up, the cold air will fall, pushing the hot air up. It's the hot air that moves. That's what tries to get places.
All right.
That's where it wants to go to the less, whatever big physics term or
path of least resistance,
something of that nature.
Yes.
And he was saying that from the outside, when the cold air or hot air is trying to move in, or when the hot air is trying to move in the summer, it hits the styrofoam. Then when it hits the concrete wall, which is into the ground too, it's resonating that temperature. It never even wants to go on through. It goes onto the ground.
Oh, what?
It's like grounding it.
Wow. Like electrical.
And from the inside, same way. The hot air in the winter trying to get out to the cold goes through the styrofoam, hits that same wall, and goes down.
Huh.
So it never ever. So NASA figured out that it has an R factor of 70 when you have it that way. When it's just by itself, it's a 30.
So you could heat and cool your house with a fireplace and a fan.
Now you get what I'm picking up.
You
get what I'm picking up, Ricky Bobby. You see what I'm saying? It's
Call me
amazing.
Ricky Bobby.
I did.
Okay.
And but it was amazing because I just talked to him more and more of just other things he's done around his house, and the efficiency. It's just stupid. It's literally just stupid the efficiency he's getting. Then he told me about he'd been in Australia. He was a pole vaulter also.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've never met a pole vaulter.
I neither. And so
was he a big fat guy? Or?
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, 800 pounds. Yeah. He uses 2x4s made out of oak. But the thing was, he was down in Australia and they were out in the outback. It gets to 130, 140, whatever, some crazy degrees out there in their western, desert, if you will. Yeah. And it's not ramjet. I'm gonna have to, when I get back with them, we'll find out the correct term. But they'll take and more clay you got better, but your normal soil, okay? And they'll till it up and they'll mix just the cement, like you get a bag of concrete, just the cement in it, not the rock. You don't need the rock.
Yeah.
And they blend that powder in it.
It's like a Portland cement, yeah.
Yes, they just blend it in that dirt. Then as they made their forms, they put it in there and they pack it. It's like doing a fence post, if you think, dropping some rocks in and tamping it down. It's ramjet or something they call it, building the walls. It's expensive, but the point being, is that cement in there hardens that clay and dirt and all of that, and you remove the forms. You just put a little outer edge of something on it, either some more cement just to rub it down or whatever,
like a stucco kind of,
or whatever you want.
Not stucco, but yeah, just that same kind of trowel
from eroding.
Yes.
Just to keep it from eroding.
Keep the water off.
And he was saying in the Outback, this guy has no cooling, no heating, and it's stout enough. Roofing systems, I mean, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's like concrete at this point, concrete walls. That he had a max temperature gauge in there, max and minimum, okay, over there from winter to summer, summer to winter. And you got to remember, he's getting 135-ish, you know, in where he's at on the outside.
What about the winter time?
It gets below freezing.
Okay.
But nevertheless, the hottest temperature he had in there was 93 degrees. And out of 135.
So you walk in there, it'd be 40 degrees cooler, so it would feel good.
Well, your AC normally only keeps up 20 degrees with what it is outside, unless you've got some crazy cooling system. And then the winter time, it was like 68.
Wow.
Or something like that. It was
like a cave.
This gentleman, very, very smart in physics. My dad taught physics, but I treat it like electricity or a light. I know what the light does. I go over and flip it on, and the light comes on. I've got a general understanding. But to dive into the depths of why it does it, you know, that's where this guy was getting into, Mr. Windley. And it was amazing him talking about just the thermodynamics and everything goes in with heating and cooling and, you know, physics.
Yeah.
You know, literally physics. And he built his house that way for it.
Wow.
So it was he had, I can't remember the name of it, and I've heard of him too before, and I just can't remember. I'm nameless today. But for his decking, it was decking, then insulation, foam insulation, then decking. Spiffs, I can't remember the exact name he called them.
You're talking about on top of the roof, on the rafters.
For the rafters.
Not the rafters,
but the roof decking.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, this man's not.
So how thick is that? Did he say how thick the roof decking was?
Yeah, it's like a 6 or 8 inch deal. It's a decking and a 6 or 8 inch in between it.
Okay, so
yeah.
Well, what's he using to attach that to the rafters? I mean,
titanium, probably.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I didn't go that far.
Man. You know, it's got to have a screw. That's got to
This sucker's not going anywhere. This house isn't going. It's beautiful.
No.
And he's right up in the top of the mountain up there.
How many square feet is it?
I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 somewhere in there.
Somewhere
a couple thousand feet.
All right. Did he say how much it cost him to build it?
No, I didn't get.
I would be curious if he would want it to divulge that. Like,
it wasn't super expensive. We put it. I mean, it was expensive, you know, as you can imagine.
Yeah, those insulated concrete forms. I got a guy that I wanted to come on here. His name's Skipper. The first guy I ever worked for.
Right.
Well, not first guy ever, but first guy here in Tennessee working construction. That's what he does. I've been trying to get him on, but he talks like such a redneck. He's afraid people won't understand what he's saying.
I'll understand.
We'll have to decipher.
I understand it.
Deciphering.
When we come back, we're going to be raising some money for the LLS and listening to some guys maybe play a little bit. They've got some acoustics in here, I see. Might have to grab one. No, I won't.
No, now it's your job to make him grab one. Yeah, put him on the spot. He'll put you on the spot.
We get back.
You're going to play some guitar.
We know he knows how to play. You're listening to Renovation Nation live on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. See you in a couple.
That's cool, man. I would like to learn more about what that guy got.
It was unbelievable, man.
What did you say to him when he was talking about running water through his floor?
What he does is he's got it built into his hot water heater. And initially it's an open system.
Geothermal without the geothermal.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's
just above ground.
Fluid.
I never heard of that. Yeah.
And it's pumping the water through, and it just maintains. Once it gets there, you're not having to keep it up.
Yeah.
And then he uses the hot water out of his hot water heater first in the house, and then it backflows into it, so it doesn't have to heat up as fast.
So it's just going in the bottom and coming out the top.
He's got valves. He can flip, and for summer, he can flip just as normal water.
Just cold, just circulate. Yeah, it bypasses the hot water heater and runs just cold water.
Yeah, exactly. It's brilliant.
Something we could do at the barn.
He doesn't even use the one.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was telling me that you
kind of
introduced that. So
the house on the hill. So the bottom slab he put it in, he's never had to use. Never had to use it.
Oh, wow.
He's only used the middle floor, and that's the barrier too. And he keeps his thermostat, but this off the ground.
Just because everything's sort of balanced.
Where it wants to go, where it doesn't. So he goes, if you want to make the cold air drop or the hot air rise, you just stir the air.
Yeah. Well, see, in your situation, where you guys are going to be out there at the river, instead of doing that, because I would think that because you're not going to be there all the time, living in this whole time. If you got one of those outdoor,
we are. That's the whole plan.
That's the whole plan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that outdoor wood furnace.
What he did was, but what he did was he came in
yeah.
on his
You need to get
floor,
a
he did his
driver's seat
rafters.
with some headphones on.
Then he did a
You
metal
need to get a
covering.
driver's seat with some
Okay,
headphones
and then
on,
he
yeah.
put
That'd
like
be fun.
you know what you
Everyone
the fence wiring that you put to reinforce concrete.
Yeah, yeah.
But he put that so that the hoses wouldn't bend, so you could tie it to. Because you ever bend the hose,
Isn't it
Yeah, it's not.
boring?
it's over.
Yeah.
Then he put lightweight concrete above it, just lightweight, like 2.5 inch lightweight, and that's his upper floor.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
brilliant. Freaking brilliant.
This is
Just
just
one
Adam's
song
radio.
What's that?
You want to do
I
one
know
song
that.
first, or what you want to do on
Oh
that?
yeah, we're just gonna fill. We'll just go by
You coming to the
whatever.
crawfish bowl after
Yeah,
this, man?
and we'll probably get into that in the second segment and stuff.
You gonna
Like
be
the
able to
third
make
segment, we got 4 segments.
Okay,
cool.
So yeah, no rush on grabbing acoustics yet or any of that, but yeah, then we'll jump into that.
I mind going
and,
stuff during the day.
Yeah, well,
Once I get all the way out to my house at night,
Yeah.
it's easy. I mean, I don't know if y'all calling in the show or not,
coming
but
back
we
to
just,
town.
Yeah.
you know, who
Unless
are you, where you
she's
from, how
super
you get
hot.
here, all that kind of stuff. And then we get on
I
with
mean,
it.
then I consider it.
Okay, okay.
I know the quick answers to most of those
Match.com.
questions.
Right now, I'm good. I can go home, have some beers.
Some renovation.
The other night, I made a really cool hook out of rebar.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
You would dig it.
I saw that. You texted.
We need a design on
Not the
brick.
rebar one.
We
Oh,
got
really?
that brick
I made another
wall.
one.
We just uncovered a brick wall in our bedroom.
Oh, really?
So I'm thinking I have some graffiti ideas maybe. I don't know, and put his guitars in there, but
I like when people do that, you know, with like a heavy nap roller, just do that real thick white paint.
That's really
on
cool.
brick like that. That was good.
so but if you do white,
Uh-oh.
the other 3 walls I gotta come up with something.
Oh, I
the
got
whole
you. You
bedroom.
need something to, yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm open to ideas.
Yeah,
so
everybody
I'll
keeps
show
talking
you.
when we're live.
Radio.
You know, this ain't TV.
Hey man, there's too many people in here today. It's
It's a
easy to
full
get,
house.
dude. It is a full house.
And Kevin's bumping.
He's bumping. He always does, man.
Give a little shout to Kevin right there on the TV thing right there on Facebook Live. We are on Facebook. He's watching in there. He's not even doing his job. He's like, get off that phone. You're listening to Renovation Nation live on Super Talk 997 WTN. Yes, 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 it is live today again. We've had like 8 weeks in a row now.
That's more like, well, yeah.
I don't know, something like that. We've been
Yeah.
kicking it. But
Got some good rerun material for summertime.
that's it. Now you see. Everybody's going to be going to the Roadhouse today.
That's right.
Or-
That's right. Hey,
or
yeah,
July.
let's do, well, the Roadhouse today. We
Yep.
didn't talk about that, huh?
That's where I'm pulling up. Yep. The live today at about, I think it starts at 1.
It does.
And it probably goes to whenever, but it's a crawfish bowl.
Yeah, music starts at 1, food comes on at 2.
And there we go. Well, we know how it is. Food be ready at 3. The band's going at 11 at night.
Yeah.
So I've been there before. Yeah, the band gets in like, I don't go there today.
Dude, I got any more beer?
I'm not even awake yet.
Yeah.
It's been not snack right now. But no, it's going to be at the Roadhouse
Roadside.
Bar and Grill. Roadside Bar and Grill. That's out there in the Hermitage area, right there, Lebanon Road in Old Hickory. If you're familiar with that area, I'll pull up the address in a little bit, make sure everybody knows. But there's a crawfish bowl going on. I believe the first $5 entry fee or something like that.
$25.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's $25 to get in, and
Why don't you
$5
just tell it?
Well, I'm trying. You keep interrupting me. No.
My God.
No, it's $25 to get in, and $5 goes to the LLS Society, and the rest of it goes for food and I don't know.
Yes.
Is there free beer?
Giveaways.
Yeah, and you're cooler.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the law will support that or not.
Not
But
bring any cooler.
again, DA, it's Chris Gilbert.
That's all right. They know me, man. They got me.
I know. I heard. I
Yeah.
saw your mugshot. But anyway, so we're today we've got not only the roadside going on today that we're all going to be out. So if you want to come out and hang with us and have some fun, donate some money to good cause, we've got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be giving away and all kinds of little actions going on to get stuff and really neat stuff. I know Carly and Dwayne and all them are over there right now getting some stuff ready.
Yeah.
Like going. James Hampton's doing the crawfish bowl. Big shout out to James Hampton. He's donating his time and all that. And actually, we're giving a crawfish bowl away.
Yeah.
$500 value. So that's going to be given away today, at some point. So, if you want a $500 value crawfish bowl that he's going to come out and do for you, because he does the one
At your house.
At your house. Or wherever. Yes, is that your, somewhere. You'll find a spot. I mean,
Yeah.
you can,
Yeah,
right here's good.
I'll find one for you.
I will
You
too.
get
Hey,
some
this,
help.
this field looks good.
1010 Jordan Road, baby.
Yeah, that's it. It's over now. But now getting to what we're doing. So come out and see us today, and you might even catch a couple of these guys in here that's coming in. That's going to, so thankfully, and I really appreciate you guys donating your time next Sunday. From 12. Next Sunday's from 12 to like 3 or something.
12:30.
12:30, 3:30. I'll tell them 9 to 12. That way people will get there at 12, like the end.
Hey, I'll be at 2 in a row.
And he's not angry.
No,
So,
not yet.
but And that's why we had editing. All right. So, but I got Rick Patoray. Is it Patoray? How do you say your last name?
Patoray.
Patoray.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Perfect. And you used to be with the Woolly Mamas.
Yep, yep.
And now you're with Rick Patoray and the Drunken Horsepower.
Yeah, I just kind of split off on my own at the first of the year. So I've been trying to get busy, looking for players. If you play keyboards, call now.
Nice, nice. Hey, give your number out if you're looking for a keyboard player or something.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Okay.
That's Rick Patoray, P-A-T-O-R-A-Y. You can find me on Facebook. That feels a little safer.
Come on, man. You don't want a bunch of weirdos calling you?
Nashville is, and the musicians, they're a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I know. I've known this guy for a long time.
I'm fixing to say I'm one of them.
I'm in a room full of them right now.
I'm the minority.
The only one's not the two ladies back here behind me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Slappy, you're a musician too, so that ain't even count here. So yeah, I'm surrounded by them. I'm even throwing Kevin in the bunch. Not really Kevin, you know, I love you, brother. But so, as I was telling you off air, you know, what we normally do here, if you've not caught the show before and stuff, normally we're doing renovations and this and that, but you renovate anything. You know, we brought Jay on. You know, got Jay Gregory here too of Sad Spaceman Promotions. And or promotions, some promotions. There we go. He's a producer though. He makes stuff happen. And that's how I even got to meet you guys, because he was booking us all together when you were with the Woolly Mamas and stuff. And that was a great band, by the way.
Oh, thank you
I
very
hate
much.
to hear the split of it. I'm assuming it was LSD.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Lead singer disease.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, wasn't you the lead singer?
we can blame it on me if you like.
So we blaming it on you or LSD?
That is lead singer disease.
I didn't know.
That's why he's not. That's why he's not.
Timothy Leary.
I'll take a hit on that one. You'll notice the name of the new band is Rick Patoray and Drunk Horsepower.
So there you go.
If I didn't have it before, I definitely got it now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So as I always said, where are you from originally?
So I grew up in Youngstown, Ohio, not far outside of Cleveland, and then I lived in Northern Virginia, right outside of D.C. for a long time. That's where I met the Woolly Mamas, and we worked together there for a long time. And then we got here to Nashville in about let's see, I guess it was 2008. And we've loved it ever since. So we live over in Madison. Worked here, you know, a ton. We got to play, you know, all this time. Had a great time working in a bunch of bands and meeting all the folks and stuff. And then, yeah, at the beginning of this year, we just decided it was, you know, yeah, better just split out on our own. So.
What are the other guys doing? And,
right
and
now,
everybody else?
So Zach right now is Zach Blosser, the bass player, is he's working with Year of October a lot. Actually, they're going on the road tomorrow. I'm sure you probably remember them too.
Yep.
And he's working with a bunch of different bands. He's actually just flipped to just playing music for a living. So
nice.
Yeah, he's if you got a couch to sleep on, just let him know. He'd be delighted to come hang.
That's called playing music full time.
Yeah. For a living.
For a living. That's what I'm saying.
For a quote unquote living.
Yeah. I always say you put enough irons in fire, one gets hot.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you always do music and other things. Because music doesn't always pay.
Yep. Well, yeah.
And
you need a lot of exposure.
And y'all the spec deals again. Hey, won't you come play for free? You get the exposure. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Here's your exposure.
Yeah, I don't need no more practice. I need to get paid.
Yeah, you know, it's me and my daughter Sarah, which she had a soccer game this morning, couldn't make it down. We watched Sing last night. It's a animation little thing. It was great, but it was all about musicians, and it was like a little mini Idol or American Idol deal that they were doing with cartoons and stuff. And it was just the musicians. It just shows you everybody is always struggling. You know, you had the guy playing on the steps that was from Juilliard, but still taking tips. You know, and stuff like that. And it was a good. It's a good representation of music. Music's a tough life, and
the labor of love.
It is. And I mean, I don't get to play as much as I used to, but I still play.
That's good.
You know, I always play. You know, we're actually working on getting some stuff in, and getting some things back together and getting back out playing. Maybe get to open for you guys or something. I always like opening. Y'all can have the closing slot. I'll take the 6 p.m. early bird special. You know, usually by 7 I'll be in bed now. But so how did you hear about Roadside?
Oh, Roadside? Well, actually, I've been there. We used to rehearse right around the corner, so I've stopped in there for a few cold beverages on an afternoon a few times. I'll probably end up, actually, I didn't realize that event was today. I'll probably end up going out there today.
I was going to say, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
you guys come on out, bring your acoustic. I mean, there's other music out there, but you can bring acoustic, sit around, and throw some CDs out, or if you got anything or anything like that yet or not. And and then we got Anthony Douglas.
Sure.
What's up, big man?
How are you doing?
Doing well.
Good.
Now, you're a singer.
I am. Very loosely, yeah.
I was about to say.
I don't know, man. He's got that voice. I can already hear it over here. Yeah. He's real quiet. Yeah, until he gets behind that mic, and then he gets real loud.
Well, you got the mic right here. I'm like, come on, man. You're not using this thing. You've been studying. No, but so you now, Anthony J. Is it just you?
I have a 5-piece.
Nice.
4.5 piece. Looking for a lead guitar player.
Nice.
So,
Right over here.
Yeah.
Non pointing Chris. Nice.
No, not me, dude.
I'm playing around town. I'll come spend a little bit of some fun. But no. So, where are you from?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Nice.
I've been here 4 years now. In January, it's 4 years. So.
What brought you here?
Very long story. I went to college in Arkansas, worked in Mississippi for about 2 years, and then I moved here from Mississippi 4 years ago. So,
yeah. Better move than Mississippi, I take it.
What part of Mississippi?
No comment. Yeah.
what part of Mississippi?
Greenville, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I used to play Oxford. Used to play Vicksburg.
Yeah.
Down there, the Vicksburg Biscuit Company, if I remember correctly, down there. I don't know if it's still there or not. It was 100-something years old. They probably still there, the building anyhow. But Oxford, Oxford, all the, up and down through there. It's some long roads sometimes.
Very nice people. I just needed
get out.
City.
Yeah. Fair enough. Welcome to the Sharks.
Yeah.
Bartenders and servers play better probably than everybody in this room sometimes. You know what I mean? It's amazing the talent in Nashville.
Yeah.
It's almost I'd sooner go out of Nashville to try to build something because here it's stupid.
Yeah.
The clubs, and Jay will tell you, the clubs back in the day, they used to, you could call them up, get them a disc or something if need be, and you at least get booked. Now, they need selling tickets, and it's like LA or something. And I always hated when I hear, won't you go sell our tickets?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, we got kids in here, so I was going to be, that always irks me, and especially when they want you to play for free.
Yep.
Which there'll always be someone do it. There's always another starving artist than yourself that's a little more hungry.
There's always 3 cats waiting in line. You don't want to get in.
That's it, and that's why they can do it, and that's why there's sometimes when you get that super level, you join the union, and then they have to start getting paid. I'm not a big union fan, but sometimes it's nice when you are being misrepresented and being used, and for more than what you should be.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So
And insurance.
and everything. Yes.
It's always that.
Right there. Couch and insurance, all I need.
Yeah, dude.
The bar feeds and waters us all the time.
Yeah,
So.
that's right.
But when we come back, we're going to have these guys pick up an acoustic maybe and give a little sample of what we're doing next week. And you might hear out today at the roadside, out there at Hermitage. And I come back and we'll give you all the details from that. Then we're going to meet the little young lady sitting over here with Chris.
Charlotte.
Awesome. We're going to get her on there.
I just
She
asked
can
her.
play and sing us all.
She probably can.
We'll sing in about 3.
Are you clammed up? You bashful?
You don't want to say nothing?
I'm pretty proud of just how she's gotten out there.
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
No, you don't have to. You don't want to.
But you know that movie.
I like her star. I like Silver's my
Do you
favorite
see
color.
what
Silver
it
and
says?
gray.
Do you see what her shirt says? She's the star of the show.
She's a
Star
star.
of the show.
Oh, that's the problem on that one. Right.
Talking about LA, you have to pay to play in some of those clubs.
You do. Oh yeah. The Troubadour and all that. You do. Yeah.
And you have to be
pay
guaranteed. You have to sell so many.
That's why you pay to play and sell. You have to sell the tickets. That's the pay to play.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man.
There was some kids I was working with a long time ago in Richmond. They finished their show and it was about halfway sold, and they came in and were like, "All right, we need $170 for the production fee." I'm like, what?
Yeah, and then that,
And
then
like,
the production fee, which I understand. I can understand the production fee, but that should be on the. You should know about the front end.
These kids were like 17 years old, 18 years old, and they were like, if we don't get paid, we're gonna lock your gear in the club. I mean, it was nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, so,
170.
that's Richmond for you.
Richmond.
They never played in Redstone though. We've been lock it.
You ever played Charlottesville?
Lock it. I dare you to lock it.
Yeah, I know we played through there, either on the way to or coming back from like a bike week or something.
I'll get the full screen now. Get everybody in a little bit. All right. That's what I wanted to see. Sure.
You said 5,000 units?
on the radio?
Oh, we manage 5,000 units.
Oh, wow.
We do commercial, residential, rentals, multifamily, single family, neighborhoods. We manage like 700 acres right in the middle of Cool Springs.
Oh, wow. So you guys are always hopping, I'm sure. Yeah.
I got plenty to do, man.
That's good, yeah.
I've got a couple rental properties here in Clarksville.
Oh, do you?
Not 5,000.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great.
Yeah, it's kind of offset.
Do you manage them yourself, or?
Yeah, it's just
I don't blame you. I had a guy that owns a bunch of rental properties with us flake on a paint job. Bill was $6,000. He was like, I'm only paying $35.
Whoa.
And I was like, whoa. Well, he said, I told you the paint we picked out was guaranteed in one coat. And I'm like, and I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but there is no such thing as a guaranteed one coat.
No, not even
That's
the primary.
just a sales gimmick.
It
That's a
is,
sales gimmick,
You
man.
can sell to a customer that's going to look at it.
Yeah. Well,
Ceiling,
somebody's gonna
maybe
do it
a white
themselves.
ceiling on a white sheetrock, you might pull one coat off on that. But a color on the
Color on the
wall.
wall when you're changing colors.
Yeah. Oh,
negative.
changing color?
Yeah.
No.
Negative.
Oh, no.
That's
Well,
right.
unless it's black and you're going back
Yeah,
to
well,
dark
I mean,
color.
I'm just
right.
gonna tell the dude straight up. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna meet him face to face, and if he don't pay, I'll be like, okay, you just pay what you think.
You ready, boys?
Don't call me again. You find
That's
somebody
unfortunate.
else.
That's unfortunate.
Getting close.
Come on. This is
What was the little girl's name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. That's a pretty name. I like her.
Thanks, Chad.
She said thank you.
Oh, she said thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did.
She's being real quiet. Usually she's real animated.
I would have never been like that when I was little. I was so
No.
shy.
Yeah.
I would
Oh, here we
have.
go.
I would have been in the corner.
All right, Miss Charlotte, you ready?
You can just say hi. It's all you gotta do. You don't have to do that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do on Renovation Nation. You're going to get it all today.
You are getting it all today.
You are getting it all today. It's a good day.
This is. Well, we haven't done a show like this before.
No, it's great. This is why I like doing shows like this. Normally I'd be with those guys on that side. Getting on this side of the mic, I like to talk, but it's a little easier being over there. You just got to answer questions. You ain't got to think of stuff and sound stupid when you say stuff. It's okay being
You
musicians. They can
dude,
blame that on that.
Dude, if that's what it is, you got it down.
Well, I want to say first before. Thank you, man. That's a good question. I picked that up that time. I had to go back and listen to the show to pick it up.
He said that.
You jabbed me. I didn't hear it. I heard that one. That stung a little bit.
No, dude, we both got
I came
wired.
back here. It's only gonna hurt for a minute. It's cold. It's cold. Be fine for a second. It's warm up. But anyway, I'm gonna say hello to little Miss Charlotte, little Charlotte Patton. How you doing? Oh, here, yeah, put it down there in front of me. How you doing?
Good.
Are you ready to hear some music this morning? I like your shirt. It says the star of the show, and she's got it right. She is the star of this show.
She is right now.
I'm telling you right now. You like the acoustics? You like the guitars? Or are you a drummer like your daddy? That's the answer right there. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you, and thank you for coming today. Oh, see, that's a good job, Dad.
Yeah, no
and Mom,
doubt.
And Mom.
We need
Good
more.
job, Dad and Mom.
We need more parents like y'all. That's for sure.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Well, we're gonna get your critique on their playing here in a little bit, okay? Hey, boys, she's brutally honest.
Yeah.
That's a be gentle, okay?
Yeah. You thought Simon from American Idol was stuff. What did you hear her? But like I said earlier, you're listening to Renovation Nation live on Super Talk 997 WTN. I'm Chad on the host, owner of RTM Roofing, sitting here with Chris Gilbert of Westwood Management. Got Miss Kimberly Rowland in here, Mr. Slappy, Mr. Michael Patton back here in the back. We catch him on Facebook Live over here. And we've got Rick Patoray and Anthony Douglas and Mr. Jay Gregory. By the way, before we pull that mic over, Jay, how you doing, big man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I thought I'd at least get you a little screen time for a second. You know, you
appreciate
got that face for radio. That's what I'm talking about. So, but things staying busy in your world, big man?
Busy. March. Last time I was on here, we were talking about March, how busy it was.
Mm-hmm.
It slowed down a little bit, but it's still starting to pick back up. So.
No, I still haven't got any dates, though. I've been looking for my dates for my tour. Where's it at?
You need to get it together, and we'll get you some.
Fair enough. I'll step in there. I'll leave it out there. I'll step in there. I was going to see what his comeback was. Pretty good. Yeah, you're getting almost a radio for it. I'm on sports for it on radio. But, so, well, which one you two guys want to pull one off first?
You want me to? Okay.
Oh, there we go. Hey, that's a little action.
Yeah.
Kevin back in the back, throwing it down. But which one you? Let's start with Rick.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Sure.
And so, tell me something. I always ask guys this because I used to always get this on that side of the radio, or side of the microphone. That is. What's your style of music?
Oh,
what's your music like?
Okay. I guess I do singer-songwriter indie rock, I guess is the easiest way to say it.
I never had an answer for it. I said rock and roll with the horns in there and like, hey, you like it or not.
That's usually, I just go, well, I don't know. I sound like so-and-so and so-and-so.
Yeah, it's all good. No, it's all good. So what do you want to do?
I'd love to play a song called "Go to a Party."
Go to a party.
Yeah, this will be hopefully my first single.
And this is Rick Patoray of the Drunk Horsepower, and by himself.
Well, and before you get started, you got it strung upside down. Am I looking at it right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm
All
ready.
All right.
That's why he didn't play league.
That's why.
I can barely play it strung right.
I was checking. Go ahead. My bad.
Tuning? What's tuning? I thought that's what you do for a radio.
City in China. Okay. I can't believe I said that. This is a song about being socially awkward, so there you have it.
Charlotte?
Did I do okay?
Do you like it? Do you like it? Yeah. She's nodding. She don't like it.
Yeah.
No,
You made it. You.
No.
I'll try really hard.
Actually, no, that was phenomenal, man. No, that was
good. Oh,
there it is.
Where'd you guys all? How'd you all get in my room?
That's the kind of crowds we got around here.
Yeah.
You can tell you about it.
Yeah.
No, that's phenomenal,
Thank you
man.
very much.
Really nice, man. I saw some jazz chords in there.
Yeah, I like to stretch around.
Yeah, I just make them up.
I just say it.
Beautiful
I
song,
couldn't tell you
man.
what they are, but by God, my hands are going the right place.
No, that was good. That was really good.
I appreciate it.
And really good voice too, man. That's what I remember with the Woolly Mamas when you were with those guys. Man.
Oh,
that
thanks.
was you always had great songs, and the band had good songs with that. I can't wait to see what you're doing with the new guys.
Sweet, thanks very much.
And what with your band? How many pieces you got in that?
Right now with Drunk Horsepower, I'm hoping for 4. Like I said, I'm still looking for people. I've got a great drummer. Of course, Zach is still playing bass with me. and I've got a drummer, his name's Tyler Clower, that's going to work with us. And then I'm working on a keys player. As soon as she's good to go, we'll be booking. So hopefully I should be working. I'm trying to be. I'd love to be out by like the end of June.
Nice. I was going to say, so you're not playing anywhere right now other than next Sunday at the 5 spot?
Yeah, I've got a couple things going in the meanwhile. I'm just kind of doing, just me and that old beater acoustic guitar.
You got anything you want to throw out there so people are listening that can come catch you out? That's just off the top of your head or anything? Where can they find you at?
You would think I would have made notes about that.
Yeah, I know you're a musician, man. I wouldn't expect that. That's all good.
How about this? Tonight we'll be at the Pond in Franklin. Actually with Anthony J. So
nice.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, May 17th, we're at Cobra doing a Weezer benefit.
That's right.
Not benefit show, Weezer cover show for the
right.
Blue album. You'll be joining
Yep,
Sons of Our Fathers for that.
I'll be there with Sons of Our Fathers. Yep, and
they'll be here next weekend.
I'm probably gonna get up. Are you bringing the full band next Sunday?
No, just you. No, yeah, just me.
What about you?
No, just solo.
Just solo? Yeah. All right. Well, now it's going to jam me all, but I'll get some more to jam with Rodney in there and get up with Jameson there. All right. Well, if you hear electric guitar open up in the back while y'all got the acoustic going on, that'll be me. But no, that was phenomenal. And I know we're coming up on a break, and I don't want to cut it before you do your song. When we come back here in a little bit, we're not there yet. We've only got a couple minutes. He did the anthem. It was like an 8-minute song.
Sorry. Led Zeppelin over here. That's all good.
You know the part of the solo?
It's all good, man.
You know the part of the solo where it wasn't one? No, acoustic skipping. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was beautiful.
It was, man. I do like your voice, man. You got a good voice.
Thanks, man.
Yes. Yeah, man. Even humming, a lot of people can't pull that off.
That's tough. It's tough.
I'm sure you heard a couple of beers and cigarettes from last night coming out.
That's what makes it sound good, brother.
11:44 a.m.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's pretty good. I expect that like the p.m.
Yeah, it's the crack at noon.
Right before the new a.m.
It's the crack at noon.
It is. But you got a little music going now. That was Rick Patoray of the Drunk Horsepower. Rick Patoray and the Drunk Horsepower guys. Where did they find you?
And where'd you come up with Drunk Horsepower?
Oh, okay, so like I said earlier, I grew up in Northeast Ohio, and up there it's pretty common. Amish folks, kind of do the horse and buggy thing, and you can absolutely get a DUI if you're drunk in a horse and buggy. So it always made me think, well, maybe the horse is drunk, So you're being moving under drunk horsepower.
Well, when we come back, we'll see what it's like. I don't know what it's like. I'll drink it with it. All right, we come back. You're listening to Renovation Nation live on Super Talk 997. Anthony Douglas is up next of Anthony J. Season 3.
That was good.
That was awesome.
Cool, thanks
very much. Very good.
Thank you.
Can't wait till next week when you guys are on. That'll be fun.
I got immediately nervous.
Yeah.
It didn't show.
Cool, thanks. I didn't even think about how long that song is, man.
No, dude. She played the song.
Hey, the more you play, the less we got to make fools of ourselves to talk.
Looks like you're talking about the kids about getting a gear stuck in a place. Back in the day, you'd be like, lock that in the building, see if we don't get it. And we were in Cincinnati one time at, I can't remember the place. For some reason sticking out my head, but we started our last song, which was Catfish. No Muddy Waters or Old Blues tune, down. Well, we always mutated that into Hendrix, into Who Do You Love, it's a 15-minute song.
Yeah.
Well, we still had 2 more songs, and all of a sudden we heard over the monitor, over the callback or whatever, it was like, last song.
Oh, wow.
Catfish. Halfway through Catfish, about 4 minutes Catfish, the PA stopped.
Oh, wow.
Really? We didn't.
They cut you. Oh, man.
We didn't.
That's awesome.
We played the next 10 minutes. We kept playing.
It's like when you're leaving the bar and you put on Inagata DeVito on the jukebox.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'll get you.
It's like, stop. We don't stop.
That's right.
And,
Might be an Ohio thing, though.
yeah, that's the first time in Cincinnati. That's back to the Redstone days.
And trust me, I'm from Youngstown. We were used to taking abuse.
Well, that's one of the, I can't tell. I guess Cameron all over there, but that was one of those where we showed up at the bar. And, it's all open, it's like 5 o'clock or whatever. Well, one of our road gentlemen leaned over the bar and grabbed like a 5th of Jim Beam or something.
Oh, yeah.
Just took it back to the dressing room, right?
Nice.
Come back there and drank it. They come back in there, all of a sudden we didn't know what happened, it's like whatever. And then all of a sudden one of the guys came back and goes, "You can't have that back here." And we're like, oh, we're about to go to jail. Somebody's about to go to jail. He started, you got to take that out of here. Right. He was like, okay. Okay. We called it Redstone. We were doing Austin one time. This not Milwaukee. We did Milwaukee Summerfest a couple times, but the Austin Summer 6-Pack. It was us, Vallejo, which is a phenomenal band. I don't know if you ever heard of Vallejo or not. I hadn't heard from them in a while, but hello. Well. Such an awesome album.
It's not War Pigs. I'm sorry. It's Iron Man.
It doesn't matter. It's a good album.
Yeah, it is.
Any of that. One of the first songs I learned to play. That and the Scorpions. Rock Me Like a Hurricane. Bar chords, baby. It's all about 2-finger bar chords. If you don't believe, listen to this song. Yeah.
And he's fixing to go on tour again.
Yeah,
I heard.
I think so. You're listening to Renovation Nation live on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Last segment. This thing goes by quick, as you can see.
Is it really the last segment?
It is the last segment. And so now, just to skip so we make sure we get him in here, Mr. Anthony Douglas, Anthony J.
Hey.
What you gonna play for us? Well, what's your style first?
I don't. I'll say what I like, and I probably don't sound anything like them, but I love Nirvana, Soundgarden, The Fray, Killers, Foo Fighters,
Everything
White
opposite
House.
of his voice.
Yeah.
Everything opposite of what he's talking about.
Yeah.
All you had to say was opposite of your voice.
Yeah.
I got it, man.
Yeah.
That's it. No, but so what do you want to do for us today?
This is a song called In the Dark. It's about where we escape to get away from life. So.
Shaking as I'm explaining what I'm thinking. Try not to worry, I know it's scary, but I'm just dreaming. Believe everything I say. I'm going away today. In the dark is where we find our rest, where we hide when we are not our best, where we seek to be when we are lost. Ignore the cost, ignore the loss. I'm always choosing what I think could work. I'm getting good at losing. Guess I'm still learning when to just sit down. But it's all for the best, they say. It's all for the best, they say. In the dark is where we find our rest, where we hide when we are not our best, where we seek to be when we are lost. Ignore the cost, ignore the loss. Is it better if I make new friends? 'Cause my old ones just don't understand how it feels to feel unreal at times. It's better when I'm on my own.
Nice.
Nice, dude. Yes. That was on time. Definitely on time.
I can see. I say I can see. I can hear your influences.
Cool.
Definitely.
Extended applause on that one.
He did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that was
dude.
good.
That was real good.
That was really nice, man. So if I didn't catch it from the front end, because I'm terrible with lyrics, as my wife will tell you. I don't listen to any lyrics. I just listen to cues. From playing guitar for so many years. I don't hear what they're saying. I don't hear anything they're saying. Yeah, exactly. They don't need to be. I don't care what you're saying. I just need to hear. Okay, change.
Yeah.
And what was that song about?
Just about where we escape to deal with life.
Nice.
How we cope and how we try to get away from things.
See, I've always loved about music that you write a song, which is, I like writing music. I'm not good with lyrics. It's like a 3 or Charlotte could do better than I could with lyrics. But you write it for a specific reason, right? and then someone hears it and picks out a completely different, opposite spectrum of what they take out of it. That's the power of music to me. That's what I love, because it's sometimes like, that song's about this, like, not to me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's it's your time, it's your life. Sometimes it's you relate it to pre, post, everything.
Well, and different words mean different things to different people, man.
That's right. And I'm a melody person, and both of those songs had phenomenal melodies.
Oh yeah.
That's what I love. I mean, lyrics are lyrics. Like I said, I don't. Thanks to my drummer, my earrings nonstop on one side. But that and doing live sound for a long time too. And I was always under the impression that you shouldn't be talking during a show.
Oh, I thought you were going to say under the influence for a minute.
That's Chris Gelder. And 555. No, but I was in my 20s. But nevertheless, that it's it's an amazing thing to be able to play and sing and play at the same time. That's harder than it looks. I mean, it's amazing to be able to come up with the melody and doing the off timing with your playing, because melodies are always in the pocket, outside the pocket, on top of the pocket, somewhere around the pocket. But that was killer. I enjoyed both of those tunes. I can't wait to hear more.
No, I want to do more. I want to do more shows just like this.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, yeah.
No, we will. As soon as we get syndicated.
We got Sad Spaceman Productions over here. He can help us out.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think we're going to try this again next weekend.
We are doing it next weekend. Who are we bringing on, Jay?
Next weekend we'll have Pretty Ravens and Sons of Our Fathers, who will also be playing next Sunday at the 5 Spot.
That's right. Thank you. And at the and by the way, at the Roadhouse today, just to remind that, because these guys may make an appearance out there if they have to show up there. And they're musicians, they're going back to bed.
Roadside.
Roadside. What I say? Keep saying Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
That's the old movie. It's the old
Yeah.
it shows my age a little bit. But if I just look right now, I just had the address of this place here, and now I'm skipping on it.
It's on.
Here, it'll pull up here in a second. But anyways, it's at the Roadside Bar and Grill, 4617 Old Hickory Boulevard, Old Hickory, Tennessee. So again, that's 4617 Old Hickory Boulevard, Old Hickory, Tennessee. Right there in the Hermitage area. From 1 o'clock, starting here in about an hour, all the way up to probably whenever. It's going to be just an ongoing thing today. We're raising money for the Lymphoma Leukemia Society. Dwayne's World, my team, the team that I got nominated to be Man of the Year for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And so we're raising all the money we can until April 27th. And we're competing against John Hutton over here too, in the down the hall over here. He's in Top Golf. They'll take Carly, but Top Golf, I do something, and she goes, "He got the whole floor." They were doing a live.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's okay. I'll raise millions.
When are we going to have influence like that?
When you get paid.
That's not a really good answer.
But yes, but I know. It is what it is.
Aside from that event today and the one next Sunday, someone told me there's a pretty big event tomorrow. Somebody's birthday, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Chad Rose, yeah.
Almost got away with it. Thanks, Kim.
Was it 23?
Thanks, Kim.
No, 54.
Jeez. Everybody's fired. All y'all's music suck. You suck. See? Thanks, Kim. Although I think he's agreeing with y'all. But
happy birthday, dude. Let me just tell y'all a really quick story. This is 2 years in a row that he screwed us on his birthday. Last year, Carly and Kim and me, we had this big thing set up. It was because his birthday was on a Saturday last year, and we had everything all lined up. Do a live show with his birthday, because they did me that way. Like, I got T-shirts to prove that on that deal.
Angry old man.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, so the morning of the show, man, everybody's all pumped up, and he gets up and acts like a angry old man, like, "Hey, not doing a show today, we're doing a rerun on," and we were like, "What?"
I had LSD lead singer.
Supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah.
But,
so he got us last year.
Yeah, I did. I just wasn't feeling the other morning. I'm not a big birthday guy. It's just another number to me.
Same here.
That's why people say, look 40. I'll be 47.
You'd be 48.
No, 47.
Really?
72.
Oh.
Don't be adding a year on me, Ricky Bobby. Just because you turned 50.
I'm 48, thank you.
Yeah, just because you're close to 50, don't pull me in that direction. I'm 1 year behind. Kim's 10 years behind.
I didn't realize that.
But, you're welcome.
What did he do yesterday, Kim? That's what I want to know. What's he making up for?
But that was Anthony Douglas of Anthony J, is what you call him. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Pull up your phone and just search Anthony J and make sure it's proper. But you'll find him. He's phenomenal. If not, you'll catch him next week at the 5 Spot. And then Rick Patoray and the Drunk Horsepower, which he's by himself today, formerly of the Woolly Mamas. They can find you Instagram. Y'all want to shoot out any numbers or shout outs? I mean, we've got a couple minutes left. Is there any shout out real quick that anybody wants to do?
I don't really have anything. I guess just check me out on Facebook. You know, it's Drunk Horsepower. They're pretty much everywhere. If you search it, you'll find me.
Yeah.
Or
Drunk Horsepower.
If it's my page, I can't promise what you'll see.
Well, they're not lead singers. They'd have had a list of I want green jelly beans and stuff. I want pink fur coats, you know, all that good stuff, you know, the rock star stuff. But anyways, I can't thank you enough, gentlemen, for
really
your time next week and your time today,
and
especially next week for what you guys are doing, and doing for just to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I really appreciate that. It goes a long way. Yeah. And we'll have you back on here too again after do some post stuff. So that was Rick Patoray and the Drunk Horsepower. And Anthony Douglas of Anthony J. Find them on Facebook, Instagram. They're phenomenal guys, and their music is impeccable. It really is. I mean, they're in Nashville, and they deserve to be. And other than that, that's about our normal stuff. Other than me, I haven't had a chatter-ant in a while. I'll probably have a chatter-ant here probably next week. Because Chris ain't going to be here because...
No, I've got to be here now because you're going to have more bands.
Hey, John Wayne, life's hard. Even harder if you're stupid, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, that's John Wayne. See you next week.
See ya. No, you're having more bands on next week. I got to be here now. I didn't want to come up here.
See, that's what you didn't know.
Man. I didn't want to come up here because the NFL
Roadside Bar and Grill.
Yeah,
they don't pay any attention. They just talk and do their thing. But if you're on Facebook right now, search Roadside Bar and Grill. Matter of fact, I'll tag them right down here. And come on out, starting at 1 o'clock, or just come on now. We'll be out there here in a little bit. Half the crew, probably all the crew, no telling. So we'll catch you next week. Hey, any of you guys want to say bye to Facebook land before I kill it? So you have anything to say?
Thank you for listening.
Bye, Facebook land.
Hey, we don't need your mug in the shot.
Yeah, you do. Make you look good.
Well, we're going to see you next week, and we're going to actually, I'm going to bring the Mevo and do some live from Roadhouse. So, Roadside. Sorry, Roadside. I'm going to bring that. We're going to do some live shots and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be on top of the house. I get on the house, so I'm always on the road.
With some guy named John.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, birthday boy. Angry old man now.
I'm deleting. See y'all.